Yo, what is going on, everybody? Executives Gaming here, and as everybody knows, World of Warcraft just officially announced legacy servers. I won't go into a lot of detail, but the number one thing I'm going to cover today is what you should do in preparation. Now, a lot of time and research needs to go into Vanilla WoW before you even launch up the game. Now, I have my level 60 character here, and I am very geared on Elysium. I've got Ash Candy, I've got a lot of tier 1, I've got a lot of tier 2 as well, and I'm very well versed in Vanilla WoW. So the number one thing to do to prepare for Vanilla WoW Legacy servers is find your class. Now, your class and your race depends hugely in Vanilla WoW. For instance, if you wanted to be a human warrior, you would choose a human warrior because you get sword specialization and mace specialization. Increases your sword skill and mace skill by 5. Now that is huge for PvE. Also, you get increased spirit. So you have to do a lot of research on what race you want to play. Also, for all of you that play Legion and might now start playing Vanilla WoW, your class is 100% different. It's two completely different games. Vanilla versus Legion. So a Vanilla Warrior is totally different than a Legion Warrior. So if you're going to play the class that you play in Legion, I highly recommend that you check out a class guide. You go play on like an Instant 60 server like Retro WoW to get a good feel for it. And yeah, another thing you're going to do is you're going to look up for what faction you want to play. Now, that also depends a lot because shamans are only horde and paladins are only on alliance. So if your friend wants to play a paladin and you want to play a shaman, you guys cannot group together because they're two separate factions. So you have to make sure that the faction and the class and the race you want to play is all a good can all work together, because I can't play a female hunter. There's no such thing as a human hunter in vanilla. Another thing that you're going to need to do is to research add-ons. Add-ons are extremely important in vanilla, and you will need them to sometimes even play the game. Highly recommend Questy. I highly recommend Outfitter. Just if you look add-ons, if you play a healer, if you play a DPS, if you play a tank, there are add-ons specifically for those roles to help you, because in vanilla there's a lot of stuff that is not included in Legion that is default with Legion now, like a quest add-on. There's it shows debuff timers, HOTS on enemies, like uptime. Also a DPS meter, stuff like that. So you're really going to want to do research on what add-ons you need for your class. So the main point I just want to say is research. If you guys are going to be dedicated to play Vanilla WoW, you are going to need to do your research on your class, your character, your race, your faction, the gear you're going to need to have at level 60, questing zones, what professions you want, writing skills, writing mount, whatever it is. I research, because if you try and figure that stuff out in game when the servers actually release, you might be behind everyone else, or you might be forced to re-roll, or you might be forced to choose a different faction or something. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be coming out with some more tips and videos about Vanilla WoW.